Hi, I'm CJ and this is my RC channel. In these videos, I'm going to be showing you the Losi Promoto-MX motorcycle, ready to run, quarter scale. This sucker is big, and the system that makes this run and makes it controllable compared to previous radio control motorcycles is really outstanding. It's a huge leap. It has a flywheel, but the flywheel is not on the rear wheel. It's inside the chassis, and it spins at an incredible 22,000 RPMs. There's a standard motor, I believe it's a 540 size motor, that drives the rear wheel with a reel chain. The front forks and the rear monoshock are both oil-filled, sprung shock absorbers with seals. This is a proper kit. I say kit, that's kind of a misnomer because it is ready to run. There are a handful of modifications coming out for it, or upgrade parts. There is one thing that right off the bat is definitely worth upgrading, and I will show you that. It's not very expensive. Everything else is more cosmetic, I would say, than performance, look and feel, but this one particular one is definitely worth the few bucks it costs. It does not come with battery. Radio is there, and it comes with a coupon for some Proline tires. Proline has gotten involved in the design of this as well, creating tires for it, and it looks to be outstanding from what I've seen so far. Other people driving them and whatnot. I'm just hoping that they race them. I really am. I'm hoping that people show up at the track with these in numbers, and people have radio control motocross races. That'll be a lot of fun. These things do jump, they do slide, they do everything you would expect a real motorcycle to do. So I'm going to go ahead, open this up. I'm not going to show you the whole unboxing because, as you can see, this is a huge box, and right now my work area has every surface covered with a project at the moment. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull the stuff out of the box and show you what's there. Mostly there's just a lot of cardboard. There's a few tools that come with it, which is nice. And they are specialized tools for disassembling the front forks, for example. So let's get into it. So we get a nice big packet. I'm not sure what the card is for here. We do get a full set of stickers, which is probably a good thing because these can take a little bit of abuse and damage. In fact, there are a few body parts that might be worth picking up spares for early on and having them handy, because you will tear them up. Oh wow, it is big. Look at the size of those AA batteries. And here's that toolkit that I mentioned, some specialized wrenches. And here is our DX3, and this is a special DX3. It's not going to work with other DX systems. It is specially designed for the motorcycle because the flywheel has to spin up separately, so that involves its own switches, and there are certain adjustments that are also unique to the motocross bike. And we have a launcher that we can, there's like 2 nails that come with this, where you basically just hammer them into the ground to hold this down. You spread the wings out like that. The rear tire goes in here, and this allows your bike to be staged, and you can walk away from it and then just hit the gas and tear it away from this. And we have a few more items. These are some chain tensioners and some clips and something else that I'm not sure of, piece of foam. This is a work stand like a real motocross bike would have, but it's designed for the bike to clip into it and stand upright and do so solidly. And then we have some oil, probably shock oil, chain lube, and then we have this. This is massive. I mean, I thought it was big, but I didn't realize it was going to be this big. Shazam! Look at that sucker. That is huge. We have a real chain back here. The rear brake is fake, but the front brake is not. It's actually got a little cable inside this plastic housing, which goes to a small servo under the bodyworks. So our front brake is mechanical disc, and our rear brake is standard deceleration of the motor braking. We have a very realistic looking figure. We have some little side pods to keep the bike from tipping over completely, and those can be taken off. They can also be adjusted as to how high they are. So as you get better, you can raise those up, maybe even remove them completely if you wish. This is the item I was saying that takes a lot of damage right here, is the rear fender. It is designed to flip up out of the way and have this little skid plate down here. A lot of things are designed to take a certain amount of damage. There's a front plate here that looks kind of like, it's got these like faux cooling fins, but it's really just a piece of plastic, but that's designed to take front end impact damage. As you can see, there's a certain amount of spring built in already. Now, the one mod that I'm talking about earlier, the monoshock, the linkages use bushings, and everything else has bearings, surprisingly. So I found a set of bearings that are the same size. There's 6 of them, and I'm going to replace those bushings with ball bearings. And I will give you the size of those in just a moment. I'm not sure if it's written here on the bag. It is not. I'll give you that information in this video. I'll probably post it on the screen right up here or right up here. But yeah, that's going to replace some standard brass style bushings that you see on less expensive kits. And this, again, I don't know why they didn't use ball bearings. They have ball bearings everywhere else. The wheels have ball bearings, etc., and everything is very high quality. The front forks are anodized gold aluminum. I mean, there's some really nice extra goodies for this coming as well. They'll be out shortly. Some of the things that are on offer, they are going to offer a replacement swing arm that's all aluminum. They've got wheel hubs where you see the black plastic in between the spokes here. That hub, that's a plastic item that can be unscrewed and removed and replaced with an anodized aluminum piece. I think they offer 4 or 5 different colors: gold, red, orange, blue, green, and I think that's it. They likewise offer the same for the front. They are offering a triple clamp set in anodized aluminum as well. They are offering the rear linkages. It's 2 pieces that pivot the swing arm that I mentioned that have the bushings in those. They are offering those plastic pieces. in anodized aluminum, just one color, silver. At least as far as posting of this video, that's the only color those are available in. They have front and rear springs in 3 different thickness or stiffness levels. And then almost everything else is offered for replacement of stock parts, such as replacing the handlebars, replacing the rider, replacing the rider's clothing, and those are all offered in different colors. All of the plastic body parts are available in different colors and with different graphics. They also offer a graphics kit. Basically, it's like an image file with the graphics that allows you to, if you know somebody who's got good artistic skills, or you have them, you're good in Photoshop, you can create your own layout and print that to vinyl sticker and apply them. And let's see, am I forgetting anything as far as the upgrades? I think that's about it so far. But oh yeah, if you take off, you know, all the body works and whatnot, the main frame is 2 sheets of aluminum with, you know, cut to unusual shapes and holes and whatnot. They are offering those same 2 panels in carbon fiber. That'll probably take a decent amount of weight. They've got titanium axles, front and rear. Now, depending on what you're thinking of doing with the bike, how far you want to go, if you're gonna get the aluminum swing arm, don't get the titanium swing arm pins, because one of them is going to be replaced with a specific one for the aluminum swing arm. The aluminum swing arm, the pin is threaded at one end and has a bolt, and the titanium kit for those 2 pieces is just a straight pin. So if you're going to swap for the aluminum, don't buy that, because you're going to throw one of those pins away right off the bat. You're not going to use it, not necessarily throw it away. So that about covers it. I'm going to charge some batteries and take this out and show you what it can do. But it's just gorgeous. I mean, yeah, you know, you see pictures of the thing and you see videos and you're like, oh, that looks pretty decent size and whatnot. But until you actually see it and hold it, it just doesn't do it justice. Nothing like seeing it in the flesh. I thought I'd show you some things that I had mentioned, like these stickers here. They are blank number plate stickers that you can replace the stock ones that already have a number on them, and then they give you this sheet of numbers. It's hard to tell from, depending on how the angle is going to hit this, but those are all numbers, rows of them, and you can put, if you have a former race number that you ran when you raced motocross when you were younger, or you have a lucky number, whatever, you can renumber the bike to suit yourself. Here are some images of some of the aftermarket parts that I had mentioned. That's not just going to be fenders, that's going to be full body plastic. These are some of the aluminum hubs that I had mentioned, the carbon fiber body pieces, the chain tensioners and the foot pegs are also available in aluminum. There are the titanium axles and rods that I had mentioned, and they also, these are a part that goes inside the bottom of the front fork, and they're made out of steel. It's a big chunk of metal that might actually be worth swapping for titanium and get a weight savings. It's going to be interesting to see how the bike adapts to changes in weight, and whether that really provides a performance gain or not. So we'll see. how that goes down the road from what I make changes to and what other people are doing. The main things I'm going to focus on right off the bat is going to be spring tension and shock oil, trying to get the best ride out of the bike, the best response, and reliable riding and jumping. And as I mentioned, there's a coupon that comes with it's 50% off on a set of tires. These are the Proline Road type tire. So if you're into like Supercross, where you're doing asphalt and dirt, this might be something you want to try. Also, Proline is offering a set of off-road tires based on their pins design. So it's more of an RC car designed tread pattern versus a mock-up of a real off-road car like the Dunlops that come on here. And that is a branded, copied tire branded from Dunlop. So it's one of the most popular off-road tires right now on the market. So there's some 3 tire options. There's these, which you get the discount on. There's the pin tires from Proline. And then, of course, there's replacements of the Dunlop tires as you wear those down. I'm really interested to see how the pin type tire works on a off-road dirt RC track. There's an 8th scale buggy track not too far away. I'm going to go try to get out there quickly and see how this performs. And I've got a set of those tires on order from Proline and an extra set of wheels, because I'm assuming they are going to be a glue-on item. The front and rear wheels can be split. They screw together, but that doesn't mean that the tires don't need to be glued to the rims. So we'll go over that in a future video. And then I'll do a comparison on how it performs with a dedicated off-road RC tire versus an actual copy of a real off-road knobby type tire. So that'll be interesting to see which one performs better, gives better lap times, better handling, etc. Well, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. More coming for sure. So please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks, guys.